remaining boulder bullets.
All right. That's going to be probably as much as you can do this round.
Okay. That's what I try to do as fast as I can.
Okay, sounds good. Beltran, you're up. Now you just dropped Fiat in the water. He went under. And it probably reminds you of something that you've done to your children at some point.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. So, but you're still levitating.
Yeah.
But you see he gets out and he's like sort of climbing up that stone there.
So
just sort of levitating.
The swift action is drop llama with the levitate.
Mm-hmm.
So the spell's still in effect. I could take it back up, but at this point, she's no longer being held up by the spell.
Right.
So how tall is the ceiling in here? Did you say 20 feet?
20 feet, yeah.
Then I'm moving up to close to the ceiling with the levitate spell.
Okay.
That's one of my actions. And then I'm going to fire at her.
Okay. Now she has a fair amount of cover. She's primarily submerged. All her head and shoulders are out of the water. So that's going to be at least partial cover. So 20% miss chance if you get a hit. Okay. As the arrow would ricochet off of the surface of the water.
Okay. Are you singing Inspire Courage?
He is.
Yes.
Okay, so that's going to cancel the. Or you said 20%. You didn't say -2. Okay. So this attack is at +3 then?
Okay. Instead of
whatever the macro rolls.
Okay.
32.
So 20 total is what I'm reading there. Do I have that right?
If you don't do math right, yes.
You said it's +3.
So 29 + 3 is 32.
Why would you get an additional +3 on top of the +12 that you're already adding in here?
Because 1 from Bless and 2 from him singing. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. I was misinterpreting. When you said this will be a +3, I thought you meant to subtract 9 from this, essentially.
No.
Okay. All right. Sorry. Because I thought that meant that +3 was the total plus.
And the damage is a +2 if he's singing, so it's 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage, but you need to roll a 20% chance.
Well, you get +2 to hit with.
She's still got cover.
Okay, I'm gonna do perception or percentile and just 1 through 20 misses.
Okay. Oh, all right. You do hit her for 6 points.
And that's a good aligned magic weapon.
It's a good align, which passes DR. And you hit her like in the upper shoulder, and it ricochets up, and she's like, ah! And you see her pass back below the surface of the water.
Wait, did you take away? She gets -4. She still has mocking laughter.
It doesn't affect the damage that other people do to her.
Right.
She hasn't attacked. She hasn't. Yeah, she still has mocking laughter, but she hasn't done any of the things that mocking laughter affects, like saving throws or anything like that.
Okay.
Cover she got is not something that she. I mean, it's because she was up to her shoulders in the water. She's like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for explaining.
Yep. No worries. All right. That's Beltran. Then you are about.
Document that I'm 20 or 15 feet up in the air.
Yeah. What did we use there as the thing there? What's the color of flight?
Yellow. I don't know.
Blue sky, buddy.
Yeah.
And we're gonna just put 2 there. That's because
closer to 20. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So
you fly towards the sun.
Yeah. Exactly. No. Blue skies. Lama. All right. Your feet are on the wall. Phineas is in front of you. What do you do?
I can move past Phineas because he's a good aligned or whatever. He's one of my party members. Yeah. Right? Okay. So
just gotta squeeze though.
Yeah, I'm gonna squeeze past him.
I'm skinny.
On this thing, I mean, you're walking on like probably a 2-foot wide top of that wall. So yeah, that'd probably be difficult terrain. It's essentially gonna take you a minute. But it shouldn't. Other than that, I think if you're just getting close to that scoom, and then you're going to attack, I don't know that will matter. But it would be in like an extra 5 feet on your run. So that's your attack roll.
You only get one. You
Yep. Yes.
That's a hit. So you bring down the sword. Ka-wham on this guy. 16 points of damage as you clank down on him. Oops. With the sword. Boom. He feels it, and that blue blood kind of goos out a little bit, and that kind of stuff. All right, so she's gonna
Scoot back, Phineas. Scoot back into the corner.
hold on a second.
Okay. All right. I'm going to scooch.
All right, so you're scooching backwards over by Bjorn.
Well, maybe I should hide behind more like llama.
Okay.
Actually, either one's pretty good.
They're both pretty good in a fight.
Bjorn's bigger and he's got more metal.
Yeah, he does. I was thinking the same
Okay.
thing.
There we go.
Bjorn, how tall are you? Is your character?
Hang on, 6'5", I believe.
Oh, 6'5". Okay, so if you fall in the water, you're not going to drown.
No.
Okay. All
Wow,
right.
you're taller than Llama. No, yeah, you're taller than Llama.
I think that's why Llama and Bjorn got along so well, is they were both, they both could commiserate over having been told their entire lives, how's the weather up there? All right, so Phineas, you run over there. You doing anything else other than continuing to sing?
After moving, can I cast a spell or do a performance?
After move, yeah, if it's a single action. I mean, you just done a move action. You still have a standard action.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try to fascinate. I get 3 targets, so here, and here.
Well, yeah, they have to be able to see you, which.
Oh.
No, they can. So you can have up to 3 targets, really? Okay.
Yeah, they have to see me, but aren't I on a wall?
A rogue with this talent gives the ability to use his perform skill to cause 1 or more creatures. And it's up to 3, did you say?
Yep.
Okay. So you are going to try and fascinate them. All right. What's the DC? I'm assuming it's a will save?
It's 19. I don't know if it's a will.
Will save
Gotta
sounds
be.
right.
Gotta be will.
SU?
Oh, that just indicates it's a supernatural ability.
Oh, yes.
So will save is +3. That's not great. What'd you say? It was 19?
Yep.
Okay. I don't like this. All right. So moving from north to south, the one by John Heil. Ugh, he's fascinated. The one in the middle. Oh,
Double
also
fascinated.
fascinated. The one by Lama. Oh my God! So all 3 of these guys who have been attacking like crazy, Phineas is just in the back going, "He always stands by his woman."
Guys, look at this.
And he's like, "Look at this," and they become fascinated. Well, what does that mean? Let's take a look at the conditions chart. A fascinated creature is entranced by a supernatural or spell effect. It stands or sits quietly, taking no actions other than to pay attention to the fascinating effect for as long as the effect lasts. So as long as you keep singing, they keep going. Any potential threat, such as a hostile creature approaching, and there's a fair amount of hostile creatures in here, allow the fascinated creature a new saving throw. Any obvious threat, like somebody casting a weapon, aiming, anything that would do. It doesn't mean that it is hypnotized. It just means that it is looking at Phineas right now. It's like, who is that dashing lawyer who is singing the theme from Shaft?
So I would suggest my teammates that use this opportunity to
Quickly.
move in on the real target or targets. And I'll just keep gyrating and singing.
This is why we bring you, Phineas. This is why we bring you.
This
Down
is why you bring a lawyer.
So as long as we don't harm them or threaten them, they're just going to watch my act.
As long as you don't threaten them. If you threaten them, they get another saving throw. If you harm them, the effect is broken. They're not fascinated anymore. If you
I'll just
stab
let
them.
you know, these three are watching the Phineas show.
Hey.
Wow, nice job, dude.
Nice work. Nice work.
I got to write that down. These three are watching the Phineas show.
And I'm standing here trying to wonder why Phineas is hiding behind me and twerking.
Well, I'm on a wall, so they can see me.
That would make me nervous.
Dude, put that away.
Careful, Bjorn, you're going to become fascinated.
Sorry. Why he is twerking. Put that away.
I've never
We're all going to see this on Twitter later. Okay. All right. So Phineas, excellent move. Awesome. So at this point, frack here. All right, it's John Heil's turn. We've gone around one round here. John, you look at your guy, the guy that you attacked last time, and he's staring at Phineas, who's shaking his groove thing over there behind Bjorn. He's not attacking. The woman on the pedestal is looking right at you, and she is a sight. She looks like, I don't know, Heil, if you'd ever seen anything. Give me a knowledge planes.
All I have is knowledge history.
Any
Knowledge
of us?
history. Give me that. Go with what you know.
Not bad, 21.
21. So I don't know that a knowledge history would give you this.
Can we do an assist?
You're busy, Mr. Twerks.
But I can think while I'm shaking.
No, you are super busy. You're shaking your groove thing. You're singing the theme from Shaft. You're busy. So yeah, John, I don't think that a 21's not going to be enough for you to know about this sort of thing. What I will tell you is it doesn't look at all like the succubus that you guys encountered. So so you remember, so at first, when you first encountered the succubus upstairs, you thought she was a naiad, a water creature. Then she changed into when she was attacked, she changed into a more traditional succubi form with the bat wings and the red eyes and the horns and the dark skin. This creature, and I'll just describe her. This is a woman with pale skin. She's large. She's about 10 feet tall, standing on that plinth, and she has, and I'm reading this right from the description, she has bloody holes where her eyes used to be. She's wearing what looks to be some sort of black leather armor, and in each of her hands, so she also has chains sort of wrapped on that armor, hanging down, and you can hear them clinking back and forth. And in each of her hands, she has a long sickle, like for harvesting wheat, a single hand sickle made of some sort of black metal. You ever see the movie Hellraiser?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
She looks like one of those creatures from the abyss. What do they call them? The Cenobites? She looks like a Cenobite, an 11-foot tall Cenobite.
Mm-hmm.
She's not bad. She's just drawn that way.
Yeah. She certainly looks like she's going to give you a lot more trouble than that succubus did.
Beltran, do you have another protection from evil by chance stuck in your pocket somewhere?
Sure.
I just don't want
You made that up, and I want to see your spell list right now. Send it over.
I told you I'd used 3 of them already, so I knew 3 people already had it.
All right, John, what are you going to do? She's standing on that thing, but she's looking right at you, and she's getting ready to move towards you, you think. She's big, probably 10 to 11 feet tall. She's tall and very sort of, frankly, strange as shit looking. But yeah, her eyes look like they've been torn out.
I'm going to move and then attack once with a claw.
Hold on a second. I believe she has reach. She does.
I shouldn't have moved through a square because I have.
You wouldn't have moved through a square, so yeah, you're okay. But she does have reach. Did you roll an attack roll?
No, getting there. 24.
That's going to sadly miss.
You don't look sad at all.
I'm a little sad. Not sad. No, 24 is a miss. So she's like, as she brings those sickles up to sort of block your claw attack, and you see this horrid smile come across her face as she moves towards you. And it's her turn.
She moves toward me. I get an attack of opportunity.
She's not moving towards you. She's just going to attack you. A full attack with her sickles on you at the range that she likes. And a full attack means that she's going to get 3 attacks per sickle. Wow, that's a lot. Okay. Hold on just a second.
Did you just say 6 attacks?
Yep. 3 attacks per sickle, double slice. So here's the first one. Hold on a second. That right, because that's a lot here.
Okay, this chick is attacking 6 times. We need to use blood take and get that guy out of here. She's way beyond our ability.
All right. First 2 sickle attacks. Oh, shit.
No.
Yeah, if she keeps doing this, we'll let her do that.
This is the fumble check. All right, so that sickle is done. She did not fumble, but that sickle is done. She gets 2 more attacks with the other sickle.
Okay, a fumble ends your whole turn.
Yep.
Typically.
Yeah, that's how it works. We've been there.
But not in this case. So, all right, fine. It ends her turn. So she comes back, but she gets a little bit tangled up. You get the impression that she's like not used
to murder
fighting.
you without even trying.
Well, no, you get the impression that she's not used to. She hasn't been in a fight for a while, so she's sort of like getting in her way. It's not that.
Should they come back later when she's better prepared?
She's definitely going to be better prepared very shortly. But in this case, that was a clutch fumble for you. Bjorn, you're up.
No chart?
She didn't.
It wasn't an actual fumble.
It wasn't a confirmed fumble.
So
Oh, wait. If it's not a confirmed fumble, it's just a miss.
No, it still ends your turn.
All right, that's fine.
You just don't get the chart of having hurt yourself.
Gotcha.
Right.
So I'm going to move to here, and then I'm going to grab Fiat and put him on the wall here.
All right. So basically, ever since you got down here, you're just grabbing people and put them on the wall.
I'm an elevator at this point. So I'm going to reach down and snatch his little ass off the rock. No,
Got
here.
it.
Here.
Where? Oh, okay.
Behind me.
Gotcha. Plop. He's soaking wet.
That should be like a half a move, actually.
Well, at least it washed the urine stains out. So.
Yeah, no.
His
No, they're still on me.
They're still on Beltran. Beltran's soaked, and he hasn't even touched the water yet. All right, so there you go.
Move, standard, so.
Gotcha. All right, so no one has attacked or threatened the Scoons, except for this one who was not fascinated, and he's going to take a moment and throw a trident at Beltran. And considering my roles lately, I fully expect this to be as worthless as everything else is called.
So he impales one of the fascinated ones from behind.
Come on. You can do it. Come on. You can do it. 15. That's going to be a hit, right? Or I'm sorry,
Sure.
16.
Yeah, that's it.
Good. Well, you're floating right there, and it's not like you can foment a defense. All right, so the trident just kind of like ting goes off the stones, and you see him reaching under the water and picks up another and begins moving forward.
He pulls up a succubus and says, "Wait a minute, I remember putting this down there."
All right, Fiat, you've just been pulled off a rock and put on a wall. You're
Jeez.
soaking wet. But you're in between Bjorn and Phineas. Phineas is just like doing the dance of the seven veils behind you. Bjorn is moving somewhere.
All right. Okay. I want to hit something. I take out my master sling. You told me, Les, that I have that I had a total of not 50 but 5.
5, and you've used 2, so you have 3 more.
Yes, sir. Okay. If I aim at the very tall woman creature with the clawed out eyes near John Hyle, I'm afraid I will hit John Hyle.
That is a legitimate fear.
Okay.
Unless you have precise shot.
All right. Okay, then I want to try to take out the schoon right there. Yeah.
Which one?
The schoon that's farthest east.
Okay, and these are your big boys, right? These are the heavy boulder bullets.
Correct.
Okay, all right. Go ahead and take the shot.
Okay, so do you have my sheet there?
I do. Do you not have it?
I do, but I just am not sure what to roll. Is it? It's.
Oh, it's your range attack. Yeah, it's just your range attack. Hold on a second.
Let me find that here.
Now the last one I have is in November. Here we go. All right, I have you at your ranged attack bonus as being. Where's it? Where is it? Wrong page. Range is +10.
+10.
Yep.
Great. Okay. Really. Wow. Great. All right. So I roll d20 +10.
Yep.
Coming up.
Do it.
Oh, fumble! Roll to confirm.
Do it again. Roll high.
That is not high enough. So let's go to the chart.
Oh my God.
So one, you have a giant boulder sort of running around, but let's go to this. So recoil. You move backward 1 square and fall prone. So you fall off. Let me make sure I've got this. Yeah, you fall off the wall and into that little area of water, and you go back under. The boulder has to go somewhere. So you have shot at this guy. So I need a D8 and 2 D6s. Or, well, in this case, probably just 1 D6 to see where it goes because you're in an enclosed space. So D8 and D8 for distance or direction. 8. That means let's just go ahead and draw this here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This direction is 8.
So right into the wall.
Well, no, it depends. The boulder's going to land however many D6s in that direction that he rolls. So if he rolls more than 3, it's going to go right into Hyle and the tall woman and maybe the thing, because this is the size of the boulder.
Okay, didn't you point up and to the
left?
left?
How can a hobbit shoot something that large?
Up and to the left, yeah. The target's here.
Oh,
up and to the left is directly at John Hyle.
Okay.
So roll a D6 and roll low, bud.
Does anybody remember John Hyle's last words so we can say them over the grave?
Oh, he rolled 1. All right, so 1 square. So it lands here. So, John, you get soaked. The creature gets soaked. Doesn't seem to bother her all that much. But now there is a boulder sticking out of the water right there where the shot went off. Now, Fiat is, again, under the water on the other side of the wall in that little area there over there. Oops, sorry.
That was terrible.
Next round, instead of trying that, maybe you should just write this chick a love letter.
I think you should throw one more boulder just to see what happens. I think
If he writes a poem, she'll kill herself. It'll all be good.
all right. Flatfoot, you're under the water. Beltran, you're up. You just saw this bullet come flying by, materialize into a boulder, and splash into the water, getting everybody wet. But a lot of that boulder is sticking out of the water now.
Wow. Okay. Did John Heil actually call out for a protection from evil?
Yeah, I was serious.
Via message, I think.
Okay.
Probably.
I will say I've got one, but you have to get to me. I can't move horizontally.
Okay.
I've got one, but nanny boo boo.
Pretty much is kind of what I'm saying. It's not even like I can drop down and then walk over to you because there's rocks and water there.
So I got to go like 20 feet south and then 20 feet up in the air, right? That's what you're saying?
I can drop down. Like I said, all I can do is go up and down. Actually, less I am at the ceiling, right?
You're up near the ceiling, yeah. You're not on the ceiling, but yeah, you're up there.
Does not the elevator known as Bjorn have reach?
No, Bjorn doesn't have reach. Well, I mean, I don't know that. Well, you mean like pulling Beltran down? So how tall is Beltran?
About 6 foot.
All right, so that brings you down to 14 feet. How tall is Bjorn, did you say? Like 6.5?
6'5".
You're not going to be able to reach him.
No.
It's too far.
Just kidding.
I actually do have reach, but that's all right. Well,
But yeah, I mean, I don't know that that reach extends for 14 feet, though.
Just leap on him.
it's the
You're a
worst that can
fox.
happen. She can possess me and I'll attack somebody again. Snapper's not here, so maybe I won't do that this time.
Great.
Right. I'm going to say back up, and I'm going to use one of my move actions to just push myself along the ceiling over right here. So I'm
sort
still
of like doing this kind of thing?
Yeah, so I'm still up
Okay.
top, but at least I'm just right above the wall.
All right, you can only move half your speed.
Which that's, yeah, I only move 15 feet and I've got 30, so yeah, that's
Okay,
half
cool.
speed.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're
That's one
pulling
action.
yourself along on the roof, so that's a different kind of thing.
Right, so that's one action.
All right.
And then
I'm very curious to see what you're going to do next.
I don't even know what I'm
going
going
to
to
be
do
great.
next.
Are you going to drop down to the wall in front of Bjorn?
I like to stay in the air. Right now, I'm just, with that wall being as high as the water or higher than the water, if he walks underneath me in that wall, I should be able to touch him.
Touch Bjorn?
Or John Heil if he comes back to the wall.
Well, you'd have to drop a little bit. You're still too high. So yeah, if it's 20 foot high, you're 6 foot.
I'm only 6 foot, so.
And even if you assume,
But
so they
the
say
wall,
that
the wall
you're.
is like 6 foot high though, right? Because the wall's
No,
up.
no. It's like a foot high.
Oh,
It's
you
like
gave
a
me
foot
the
over the
20
water.
foot from the water. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
So yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to reach.
Well, if you said it's 20-foot ceiling?
Yeah.
So
oh, you have reach. What's your reach?
Yeah.
10 foot?
Yeah, so he's 6 foot down, and I have a 10-foot reach, and I'm up on a wall, so, I mean,
And
we
he's,
gotta
six,
be really
he's
close.
6 foot tall, yeah.
11, 17, reaches up. It'll be close, but yeah.
Okay.
John could. Bjorn can't.
Okay, I'm going to get to there and then take a shot at Death Incarnate over there.
Okay, go for it.
So same thing. This is 3 higher than what it says, which doesn't make a difference.
Nope, that's a miss.
Okay.
Ting. Your arrow got splashed out of
I was
the.
going to say, she probably didn't even know, with that being 50, yeah, she has no idea I even shot at her probably.
Well, I think it's the splash of the boulder threw so much water in the air that it knocked your arrow out of the sky. I think that's what it's pretty much everything that goes wrong in the next several rounds is going to be due to that boulder. I have a feeling. All right, Lama.
I'll take my attack of opportunity, and I'm moving to right here.
No attack of opportunity. They are still fascinated.
Not
That
this
one.
guy.
Not that one.
Oh, not that one. All right, so you're going to run past him. All right, he's going to take an attack. They are surprisingly poor with these tridents, I'm finding out. Oh, my fucking...
They're
Yes.
really poor.
Fumble.
That's a fumble.
God almighty!
Sorry, Les. Last night's sucked too. You're just rolling bones. Bad bones.
Fling. You drop your weapon and it lands D6 squares away in a random direction. All right. So he tries to
So he throws his
it.
trident into the death thing.
He throws it to 5
It's probably
squares.
the boulder. It's probably the boulder's fault.
In direction 4. Direction 4 is going to be all right. Yeah. So he throws it.
Direction
His
4.
trident is like over here now. He throws it over the wall, and it lands on the steps. This is direction 4.
Awesome.
So he's like, and Phineas, you can actually hear him in Aboleth say, "Son of a bitch," which sounds a lot better in Aboleth. All right, so that's as far as you go.
Yep, that's my double move.
All right, Phineas. Phineas, before you start going, give me a quick perception. I'm assuming you're going to continue to fascinate these guys.
Well, yeah. You want perception?
I thought it was like.
I do want a perception. Yeah, it's passive perception.
28.
28.
Nice.
You hear in Aboleth from up the stairs. You hear. I guess you could see that creature over there. This creature here. Can you guys see her?
Yep.
All right. There's a big statue right here. An even bigger statue right here. There's a body here, and this tentacled creature that sort of bears a little bit of resemblance to the Scooms, but is different, says, creatures of the air, go, assist my minions. And you see a couple of enormous bats drop off of the ceiling from out of sight and begin to flap and move towards.
Damn. And I pass this along through message.
Okay.
And also say, I think we might be shafted.
We're getting
But
the.
you're damn right. All right, so you are continuing to sing, but you see this happening over there. You see these bats sort of like, and they sort of like drop off, and they're flapping, and they're getting ready to fly into the room. All right, so but you're continuing to sing and concentrate and fascinate these guys, right?
Yeah, but I'm also, because of my perception, letting everyone else know, look out.
All right, sounds good. John Hyle.
I'm going to go get touched by Beltran.
That's not sweetening the deal.
You have time for that?
Hold on. I'm going to go get touched by Beltran. And then, do we have time for that? Okay, got it. All right, so you're going to go over there, and you're going to reach up and get it. Now, she has reach, so if I'm not reading this wrongly, you are leaving a threatened square, correct?
No, I have reach, and so, I mean,
It's full withdrawal.
Yeah, it's a withdrawal. I don't have to pass through a square because I was 10 feet
Oh,
away.
right. Okay. You can walk away. You can't just like go through a square. Got it. See, that's a rule that I always try to bend to my own advantage, and it never works. I hate
But we appreciate you trying.
Well,
it's one you use all the time too.
That's true. All right. So, John,
complain.
you reach up and you get touched, or you touch Beltran. Beltran will, I'm guessing, touch you on his next turn.
Yes.
But it's my turn.
I'm creepy that way.
And what is she gonna do? She's gonna do some ugly. Boy, she has a lot of ugly things she can do. But she is going to, I have no idea what that is, but I got to find out. Sorry, I love I love picking out random monsters and then be like, what in the hell kind of power is that? All right. All right.
Don't appreciate that, actually.
So this creature has a unique perspective due to her transition to her current form. As a full round action.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Les.
Yeah.
I just pointed out something. And I just looked at the video and seen, yeah, I'm looking at what you're looking at.
Oh, what? No, really?
Recognizing prayer, fleeting touch, seductive oration. Give me the bird.
Yeah, he sings that song.
Good catch. Too bad I blew it.
What in the hell? This whole night has gone crazy. All right, now do you see your guys' stuff?
Yes.
Yep, roll 20.
How about now?
Yep, there's the big meatball.
Okay.
Oh, I see the module and I see the secret passage.
All right, you're out of the game. So, due to her unique perspective, as a full round action, she can speak to the pleasures and wonders she experienced during her transformation. Any creature that can hear this speech must make a will save. Okay. All right. So she begins to talk about
talking dirty to us.
Transformation. Yeah. Essentially, she's like, "You'll come with me. You should join me in transformation and here in the drowning stones." She starts talking about all these things that she experienced. So you guys need to make a will save. Let's just go ahead and find out what that will save is.
Is that mind affecting?
Let me check.
Yeah,
I would guess yes, but
she's evil, right?
she's definitely evil.
We have to understand what she's saying, or
Yeah. If we can't, I was just thinking, if we can't understand her, why do we?
Oh, you could understand her. She's speaking in common.
okay.
Don can correct me, but I think with anyone who's got the protection from evil going,
Oh.
kind of immune to that.
It does not say that it is a mind-affecting thing, although that does seem weird.
Enchantments, charm, compulsion, charm person, person command, dominate person, those are all excluded. Well,
It's not. It's none of those.
Rama rolled a 24. Does that make it?
I don't know. I gotta check. Hold on a second. So the DC
Otherwise-
for this is DC 20. So yes. So that would make it. So everybody in range has to make a
Who's in range?
Oh no! So the range is. Hold on. Let me go ahead and put on a thing. So it's a listening range. So let me go ahead.
Well, I don't listen. Everybody knows that.
What? Did you say something?
Huh?
It is 30 feet. Okay.
Oh, well, then I'm not in there anyway.
Well, you might be. Hold on a second. Let's go ahead and put an aura in there and see what it looks like.
Nope, that reaches Beltran, not me.
And I'm 15 feet up in the air, so when you put 3D into it, I'm more than 30 away.
Ooh, Bjorn, you're in it. You can hear her.
I am not.
Look at this. Look at the thing. Oh, you can't see it. Hold on.
I don't see it.
Yeah, those are more shenanigans.
Look at that. Oh, that's so nice.
So why does that show 35 feet from her to the edge of the aura?
It doesn't.
Look at the screen.
Yeah.
It's her bottom. You got to go from the center.
You're full of crap. It would be shorter if it was from the center.
I'm telling you, it's a 30-foot aura. I have not. It's aura 1, 30 feet. That's it. I have not changed anything.
Well, it's a little bit longer than 30 foot.
It's probably because it's big. She's big. I'm just telling you, it's a 30-foot aura. What do you want from me?
From the middle of her. Wait.
Okay.
It's a 35-foot aura.
Well, it's because
What's
she's
the
5 foot wide. All right. You know what? I will do a 25 just to assuage the things.
What does this do to us?
You're not gonna like it. It's D6 points of wisdom damage.
Wisdom damage.
What was the save? How much did you have to have?
20. You didn't make it.
Wisdom damage?
4 points of wisdom damage.
Wow.
4?
Just listening to her talk.
So what corrects that?
Divorce.
All right, that's bonus XP right there.
That's on Twitter.
Good one.
Restoration.
Is it permanent less or is it just
It's damage, so you would get it back over time, but
Not for this combat, you don't.
yeah, it wouldn't be for this combat. All right, so who have I got? I got Beltran. I got Lama.
No, not Lama. Me.
Oh, that was you? That's
Yeah,
what did Lama roll?
I made it 24.
Yeah.
I rolled
Made
a
it 24. Okay, good. All right, so there you have it. And Bjorn, by virtue of his good-natured bitching, manages to weasel his way out of it.
Duck is nothing if it's not a good-natured bitcher.
I'm good
All
with
right. And speaking of good-natured bitchers, it is Bjorn's turn.
that. So we still have the blessing of fervor, right?
Minutes?
No, you do not.
I was going to say, does that last minutes or does that last
No,
rounds?
it's rounds. And that
That's
was
rounds.
fast.
So yeah, that's done.
So
You guys,
that's done.
it took you like it took you over 3 minutes to get down here.
Yeah, no, I'm good with that. I wasn't
Okay.
sure how long it lasted, so
Yeah, no blessing of fervor. She's tough. This one is a weirdo.
so I'm going to move to here.
Ooh, she's got reach.
Yeah, yeah. So I'll take
All
the
right.
attack of opportunity, and that
All
is
right.
that's just about a double move. So that's where I have to stop.
All right. So I will give you that attack of opportunity. It's one of those sickles comes flicking down at you as if to try and kill you. 17. No, man,
sir.
I am rolling absolute shit tonight.
Join the club.
And to be honest with you, this is not the first night of this.
No.
It is like since last Friday I've been rolling shit.
Welcome to Lothar's world.
Downloaded malware.
It's
I don't
the coronavirus.
I don't know. It's my dice have got the Rona.
Your dice have got the Lothar.
It used to be big bucks, no chucks. Now it's on me.
Now it's all you, buddy.
It's on me. All right, Bjorn, you get there. You get a single attack. You
No,
try and
that was a double move to get there.
double move. So you're just standing in front of her.
Yeah, so I've just run up, shield up, and gotten in her face.
All right. That's crazy. All right, this guy just threw his thing. So the rest of them are still fascinated with Phineas. This one guy who is still fighting, you see him go under the water. He disappears. He just kind of like right into the water. And he disappears. Fiat, you are face down underwater on the other side of the thing. No one is helping you. So Beltran's up in the air. John Heil is over by Beltran. Bjorn is running to go attack this crazy
We're
woman.
helping him. We're helping him by not acknowledging it. That way he's not embarrassed.
You're in this water, so you need to figure out how to get out of it. So at first I need a swim check, just so you can, because you fell over and you're face down in the water. So you are still under the water. So let's just for fun, let's look at the drowning rules.
Oh, he's got like number of rounds equal like constant.
I know. I'm just gonna review for the sake of the things. So just in case you can't get out of there, you never know. Like if something were to fall on him, something like that. It happens. Drowning. All right, so you can hold your breath for a number of rounds equal to twice your constitution score. So you're fine for a while. So you're still underwater, though. The swim check, you could not get turned around. You're finding yourself butting up against the wall and a thing, and you're still trying to turn around. Give me a second action swim check to get to see if you manage it. No, you do not. So you are still face down in the water, trapped between the wall, the manufactured wall, and the cave wall. So you were still trying to right yourself in that water after the boulder incident. I know, Eric. Eric's
I think Fiat was in the smoking lounge during poetry and PE.
Well, hobbits are not known for their swimming prowess.
No. In fact, hobbits don't like the water, and we don't really like places. We don't like flying. We don't like swimming.
There you go.
We don't like to fly or swim. I hate heights. I can dog paddle. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, me grabbing you and jumping off a 200-foot cliff probably wasn't the best thing.
And literally, that happened like 20 seconds ago. So he's been dunked, thrown off, dropped out from a height, peed on stuff. Now he's back in the water. I mean, it's been a wild ride for young Fiat, I have to admit. All right, Lama.
Okay, go ahead.
You are moving on this creature, but you have lost a lot of wisdom. You're listening to her, and
Lama didn't lose shit because Lama rolled.
Oh, that's right. I keep wanting to assign wisdom damage to Lama, and
Lama's gonna move in 5 foot.
Okay.
And she's going to swing at this biatch.
5-foot step, full attack.
Oh, Lama.
Yes.
Yep.
Is that 3 slashes?
Unfortunately, no. It is only
2 slashes.
We are neither hasted or we have no blessings of fervor. So.
Okay.
Oops. 1. Nice.
Boom.
Is that a critical? Yes, it is.
What?
Ooh,
that is not. So wait, 19's not a crit, is it?
Not a confirmed.
Yeah, 1920 is.
Oh, okay, but not a confirm, so just a regular hit. That's a miss. All right, so 1 solid hit, and you'll get exploding dice on that.
Okay, how does that work?
If you get a on any of your dice, you get a max. You roll that dice over again.
I did not max.
Let's have a look here. Oh, it's just the 10?
Points.
Okay, so 14 points. Yeah. All right, so let me just check and see if she's got any DR. Weirdly, she does not have any DR.
It's a plus 2.
It just magically appeared.
She has something much, much worse. So, all right, so 14 points.
Yes.
Go ahead and
take
that down.
Why am I dying?
There you go.
Where are my hit points? Holy crap.
All right.
How?
Phineas, I think you might be the Beltran. Give me both of you guys give me a perception check while I go take a whiz. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I mean,
what did Llama get hit by?
I don't know. I'm only down like 18, but
we were just in combat up above, and then we ran down.
Yeah. I missed it.
Well, it looks like you're like down.
No, I know. It's because the numbers are up there making it look weird.
Yeah.
Ron, you keep making me think of the Wizard of Oz. I want you to have numbers.
Or Fiat's down a few.
Yeah.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Or in front of it.
Yeah. So this round, I'm going to give John protection from evil, which both Llama and Bjorn have that. So make sure you're adding +2 to your AC against this chick.
Yeah.
I've got that on mine. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to give that to John. And then depending on who starts getting damaged, because she's going to make 6 attacks. Unless they're all Bjorn, someone's going to drop everywhere.
All right, 19 and a 21. I think you both see this. Over here by where the guy threw his trident over the wall when he tried to attack Lama, you see what looks to be a pretty big sort of brown, sort of dirty brown colored snake come up out of the water and over the wall onto the other side. You can't see it over at that point.
Snakes and bats.
So yeah, like a big snake, maybe as big around as a bowling ball in the middle, tapered at both ends. It's maybe even not even like a snake, maybe like a maggot, like a big brown maggot. 6 feet long, 7 feet long.
That's just gross.
All right. Phineas, you're up. I'm assuming you're continuing to fascinate.
Does everyone think this is the most useful thing I can do right now is to gyrate and fascinate these three people?
A lot of these guys don't really have tons to do. I mean, look, John Heil and Beltran are touching each other. Fiat's upside down in the water. You're not really doing anything. I mean, if you let these guys out of fascinate, that sort of livens up the combat.
Yeah, like that needs any more livening.
Maybe you can incorporate Fiat into your dance and get him out of the water or something.
Back up on the wall.
Yeah, so I'm going to do some synchronized swimming and grab Fiat while I'm keeping these people fascinated because they're going, wow, it's like Esther Williams. He's so graceful. Can I do that?
Can you try and grab Fiat while you continue to fascinate?
It's part of my modern dance routine. Rescue a hobbit.
Nice pick.
I don't know. You got to lean down, reach into the water, try and find him, then grab. I don't think that's going to work. You got to focus on these guys. You got to keep them. You got to keep them down.
Gotta keep them separated.
Well, since Fiat's in message mode, do you need help, or should I keep?
Fiat's like,
I'm just worried if I stop shaking my hand, these guys.
Glub, 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 glub.
I don't. If you make any effort to try and fish Fiat out of the water, it will break the fascinate.
So how many rounds does he have before he
before he drowns, he's got a long time. So
20 rounds?
Yeah, 20 rounds, a couple of minutes before he drowns.
Then I'm going to keep singing.
All right, cool. All right, let's hold on. I got to.
We're a carrying party that way.
He's on his own. All right.
Matter of fact, he's going to start putting something about him in the song. About how
I got to add him in. I got to add somebody else into the initiative. Where's your initiative, buddy?
That's so huge what you're doing, because those three things out with their 50 hit points. The only chance in hell we have of making it through this is those guys staying tied up.
Look at that.
It's a big deal. I mean,
all right.
Well,
I'm going to bring the puppets.
Fumbled now, buddy.
Wow.
It's not a fumble. In this case, it's an initiative roll for the other guy. But it's just like, well, he's last. Oh my God. Shoot. Okay, that was Phineas. Phineas is continuing to gyrate seductively. John Heil, frankly, it's distracting, and I don't know that you would be able to touch Beltran.
Okay.
Well, that's what I'm going to do if I can.
You're starting to think, that man is one hell of a lawyer.
So do I have it now, or do I still have to touch you, Beltran?
Okay.
Beltran, you touched him last time, right?
Did I get skipped?
No. You touched him and you shot at the...
Don, are you going to pass the cat around? Because that looks fun.
You shot and missed. So
last time, we're good.
No, last time I moved over and then shot, and then he came over to me, and now he's up again. I have not.
No, you touched him and you gave him protection from evil, and then you... no, you couldn't have shot.
No.
How could we have skipped you? We didn't skip you.
No, he goes after me. That's all. So I just need to wait for his turn. So I have to reserve until after him to go this time, so he can do that.
So you're gonna hang back until after that. So I'm gonna move you into the thing. All right. So you're gonna delay. Perfect. Okay. Bjorn of the Bjornian Bjornsons, what are you up to over there? So you're just right up in the grill. I'm assuming this looks like full attack action kind of thing.
Yeah, wasn't her turn before mine? She's at like an 18, right?
Yeah, something got messed up because
How did this get?
No, she gave us minus wisdom.
No, that was last time.
That was last time. Yeah, I skipped her. All right, so John moved. Now it's not. It didn't move John back. All right, hold on.
Phineas continued doing his thing.
John is after Beltran. Oh, I clicked it. That's why I went.
Yeah.
Phineas is continuing to think. Yeah, it's her turn. She.
okay, and I have not been able to go. I haven't done anything since she took my wisdom away.
That was just last turn, and she's before you. Wait.
Right. So.
But I haven't gone since.
No,
I haven't gone since John moved or since she did the wisdom.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead now. I can't find any evidence for it, so I can't refute you. But I feel like you went, but that's okay. All right. No, I can't. So go ahead.
This turn would have been to touch him and give him protection from evil.
Okay. Where do you touch him?
Oh, we don't want the details.
You know what? It's gonna put
Sort of a,
it's gonna put Phineas's performance to shame.
Hey now.
Cupping.
a lot of homoeroticism going on in this cave. All right. So that we're gonna assume that happened last time, which means let's go back up to.
Okay, so he's
John. I'm gonna put you back where you were after that, after Phineas. So Beltran, are you gonna now? So Beltran, do you want to move at all?
That's good question.
I probably would have fired another single shot.
Not giving
Well,
him.
this would be the round you're
No, I
giving
wouldn't-
him
I wouldn't
protection
have
from
this-
evil.
Yeah, so basically after I gave him that, then I would have moved back up so no one can hit me.
back up to the ceiling.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that works. All right, John, you have been protected from evil. I gotta look at her. Maybe I'm gonna try and I gotta take some time to try and figure out how I can avoid this.
Just did it for saving throws. I'm gonna attack her
Feel
next
like.
round.
All right, hold on. I gotta look up protection from evil again because frankly, I've had just about enough of protection from evil, fucking up all my plans. Hold on a second. Saving throw against any spells that possess or exercise domination prevents bodily contact by evil summoned creatures. Okay.
No, it gives you a +2 AC.
Non-summoned ones.
Wow.
And the important part is the fact that
You
They
can't possess
You
llama.
can't be dominated.
The biggest thing is
yeah.
Yeah, domination is really a succubus thing. This is not really her thing. Although she did kind of whack some wisdom damage on you guys, so
That wasn't a mind-affecting thing.
it wasn't. No, it was just like it was more like a seduction. You guys were allured by the story of how she transformed into this horrifying creature, and you're just like,
And we got stupid from listening.
maybe that would be good for me too. And you got stupid from listening to it, making bad decisions. All right, so Kyle, what are you doing? Very curious to find out.
Well, I'm good to go now. I can.
You can go. You got protection from evil on.
Okay, so I'm going to go up behind Bjorn and attack her once again with a claw.
No, so were you affected by the wisdom?
Yes, I was.
All right, so you probably would attack Bjorn at this point.
Not that. That's wisdom, not intelligence.
No, you find him to be troublesome, just in general. All right, hold
Just
on.
Good-naturedly bitching, irritating.
Oh, good lord.
Oh, that is a confirmed fumble. I hate to
Oh my god.
see that. Natural attack, too.
Anybody hit anything tonight? My God.
Punctured foot. You take D6 damage, and your speed is halved until you get healed. So you are on half speed now, and you take D6 damage. We are throwing fumbles like it's a bodily function. Fiat's right. All right, so you are on half speed, and you take D6. You want me to roll it, or you want to roll it? You did it, so you should roll it.
I should roll it. All right.
Yeah.
I would let him roll it. You've been rolling shitty.
Everybody's been rolling shitty. 4 points of damage, and you have injured your foot. Punctured foot is the name of this. So super fun. She's going to take that opportunity to do, in this case, now that she's got Bjorn right up in her grill, I fully expect to not get anything out of this. So, but she is going to do a full attack action, which is 6 cold iron sickle attacks on Bjornio.
So with reach, I get an attack of opportunity, right? Because she's not 10 feet away from me?
Well, she doesn't have to be. In this case, her weapons are not what gives her reach. It's her arms. So, and her size. So she doesn't have to, you don't get an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to do the first. So the way I'm going to do it is like, she's going to do 3 slashes with each one. I'm going to do the 2 at the highest level, the middle, and then the lowest, because the 2 hits vary pretty significantly, actually. So, all right, okay. The first 2 slashes, 25 and 19. Both miss?
Yes, sir.
Oh, my God, this sucks. All right, so next 2 slashes, 24, 27.
Both miss.
What's your AC?
My AC against her right now with protection from evil is 33.
Oh, shit, fire. All right. No. Ting, ting, ting. So all these attacks are bouncing off your shields. So I just want to point out that I have been rolling absolute. Wait, my second attack was at +4 instead of +15.
I'd still make it a 30.
I'm not going to take that. I'll just go with the 4.
That's a potential fumble.
Just go with the 4. It's fine.
You sure you don't want to re-roll the potential fumble?
No, I'm good.
I'm sure about that.
Everything's fine. It's your turn.
Okay.
How many ones is that tonight? Holy shit snacks. I mean, I'm going to go back and count. You know what? I've done this before. I am going to go back and count every roll, and I'm going to come up with a percentage of ones versus a percentage of our total rolls. Bjorn, you're up. These things are scratching at your armor and your shield, but the power of I don't know, the military might of Andoran and your prowess is keeping her off you. But man, she's freaking your shit out. She's got no eyes, for fuck's sake.
All right, so full attack. 20.
Wait a second.
And the second one
that's
is
a miss.
Potential fumble.
Ooh, roll confirm.
You want the first attack or the second attack? Because they come in. I've got the macro, so it comes in 2s.
Just do the macro again and just use the second attack again.
Yeah.
26.
No fumble. All right, but you're okay. You're okay. No confirmed fumble, but yeah, no hits.
Right.
My gosh, we are going to hit a record as far as fumbles or potential fumbles tonight.
Lord, man, it's crazy.
And unfortunately, the second attack was a possible crit and max damage.
Natty 20 and max damage. Look at that bad boy. I mean,
the other.
Lama. 28 to hit on my creature.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's a hit. That's a hit. You get her. And your weapon is aligned good, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So how many points? 17 points. However,
I can take a 5-foot step back, so I'm going to do that.
Okay. Deal.
She's still got reach.
Lama, yeah, she's.
Can you still hit me?
Well, 5-foot step. It won't matter.
I'm just saying, it's the only person that will affect is your ability to hit her.
Well, I can 5-foot step back next time I want to hit her, right?
Well, she's out of. Well, I think she's
her
out of
reach
range
is 10
now.
feet, right?
She's got 10 feet. Yeah. So let's. Yeah,
it's not going to benefit you at all.
Yeah, it won't hurt. It won't help you.
Fine, I'll stay in her face.
Lama, give me a perception check when you get a moment.
Okay.
All right.
That one put up. I perceive a lot.
A lot.
A lot. All right. So Bjorn is sort of hunkered down behind his shield as he fights this thing. You know, he's kind of like in his military thing. Heil is looking at his foot for some reason. You're not sure what's going on there. But you see that the wounds that she has taken from you are sort of healing themselves up.
Great.
She's regenerating.
I tell everybody that. It's one of those regeneration things.
Things first.
You hit her fast.
We're fast. We're barely making a scratch.
Take her weapon away and hit her with it. It's cold iron.
Like what, huh? Say that again?
Take her weapon away and hit her with it.
She doesn't have DR.
She's susceptible to either cold iron or silver.
Somehow I don't think it's going to be very easy taking her weapon away.
I didn't say it'd be easy.
About that time, Lama, you hear a sort of a flapping noise, and behind you, you are attacked by a dire bat.
Oh no, COVID-19 on the wing.
That's right. Don't eat it. Don't eat that bat. It gets a single attack because it had to move. And it's a bite attack. It tries to bite you. It's probably going to miss because the bonus isn't huge here, but we'll give it a shot anyway. You never know. You never know. I could fumble.
Again.
Which I seem to be doing with alarming regularity.
Oh,
But not this time. Let's confirm the crit. No confirmation, but it is definitely a hit for... Hold on a second. What does a bat do when it bites you? D8 plus 4. So you get bit by a dire bat that comes up from behind for 6 points of damage. That's the bat. All right.
I'll take it. I'll take it on the chin.
The Scooms continue to be fascinated by Phineas, who is singing to them in the Aboleth language, which is even more fascinating, frankly, than what they normally would do. And about that time, you see this jackass come back up out of the water, and he has another trident. And then he turns to look at Lama and begins moving that way, but he can't move anymore. Fiat, give me a swim check to see if you get yourself righted in that water.
This is nuts. I mean, so D20, okay.
Maybe. All right, you made it. So you needed a DC 10. So you are right side up now. You finally managed to scoop up, and you get your head above the water. You're like, as you think. So now I need a climb check. I'm assuming you want to climb the wall and get back on the wall. Okay. I'm assuming that, but you may have a different idea. Like maybe you want to just stay there. You seem safe.
What I want to do is help out my friends. I just came up from the water. I don't know what's going on. I got a feeling things are real bad. My goal is to get up, look around, see what's happening, and ready my sling.
Ready your sling. All right. So you're going to try and climb up onto the wall, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yes,
go ahead. Give me a quick climb check.
Sure. It's a
boulder.
+9. Let's see. Hold on.
Oh yeah, I guess unless you could. Yeah, no, you're fine. So you just leap, sort of like jump up on there. You see Phineas again dancing. There's a huge bat getting ready to bite Phineas. It's right there. You have your sling out, and you've got a bullet in your hand. I'm assuming it's another one of those boulders. Yes, why not?
Yes, but.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Hold on. Wait.
Why not?
I can't boulder a flying bat.
I think you're not giving yourself enough credit. I think you totally could boulder
Forget
a flying
the flying bat. Hit the wench.
Look, but if Phineas gets hurt, then we got 3 more scoons to handle.
He makes a good case because if Phineas does get hit, that's going to disrupt his concentration.
I gotta take out that bat.
All right, but you can't do it now because you're still loading up. So you might be able to do it next time.
But can I instead? I mean,
it took you an action to turn right side up in the water, and it took you another action to climb. I mean, other than having your sling out, you're done.
I'm done. All right. Okay. All
right. Beltran, you're back up by the ceiling. You're starting to think that maybe you've made a mistake by hitching your wagon to these guys' star.
He likes these guys.
The problem is that stupid bat is right underneath the shaft that you would escape with.
Yeah, they put up with him. I am going to shoot that bat, or try to anyway.
Full attack?
I'm going to make a full attack, but if he drops before, then...
He won't from one arrow. These are dire bats.
Okay.
They're the kings of the bat world.
Okay. So these are all going to be at +3 to attack and +2 damage.
Okay.
From what they show.
Right. So not what I was. Holy shit! All right, hold on. I gotta check the bat AC, which is probably not great. It's not great. All right, so it's +3 on each of these numbers.
Yeah.
On the to hit and +2 to the damages.
So all 3 hit, and the damage is quite enough to skewer the bat, and it falls out of the sky and sploosh into the water.
Does the first one or second one drop him? Because if so...
No, the third one did.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, you had to do all of them.
Okay.
It falls into the water and falls below. Nice shooting. You protected Phineas.
Yay.
Nice.
Nicely done. Excellent work.
The twerking thing, so I'm just want to make sure that doesn't get bothered.
3 max damages.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hold on, I'm going to screenshot that real quick. Since it has been...
That's just the opposite of what we've been doing tonight, so...
It is. It has been like... This is like the antithesis of our incredibly crappy rolls tonight. Okay, got it. All right, so excellent work. All right, so that's Beltran. No, all right, so what is he going to do? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not entirely sure what he is going to do.
You should surrender.
Oh, I know what he's going to do. What's the range on that? No. He's not going to do it.
Yeah, don't do that.
He's continuing. So, Phineas, you can see that guy over there, the tentacle guy. He is continuing to do some sort of ritual. There's some sort of bit right next to him. There's a big stone in it, and there's a big statue of some shit going on. You get the impression that that he's not really giving a shit about this statue guy, which leads you to believe that maybe this place is a place of convenience for these guys. Like they found it and then made it their own, but it's older than that, because that statue over in the very far back, it doesn't look like it's something associated with these creatures.
Okay.
It's like a human. It's like a human with a shield and a sword kind of thing.
Do I have any idea what its origins are?
Give me a mental knowledge history check.
Okay. You might as well just tell me now.
Okay. Well, you can roll a 1.
As one cocky bard,
I'm
man.
not liking to roll. And it's not rolling. Why is it not rolling?
I don't know.
This is weird.
Wow, that's a lot of rolls.
Jeez.
Okay, we'll go with the first one, which was a 34. So yeah, I mean, you don't know who this guy was, but it's definitely a human. It's definitely not Mwangi. It looks, frankly, like some sort of paladin or armored knight, a statue of some sort of armored knight.
Is there a coin insertion slot?
Can I take a guess?
I mean, it's kind of far away. I mean, you can't tell from here, but yeah, I mean, it seems out of place in this, with all these scooms and this guy performing this ritual and this crazy 12-foot psychotic lady and the worm guy and the dire bats. I mean, it just seems out of place. This just seems like this belongs in a noble place. He looks very noble and upright. Go ahead, Don. What were you saying?
Like us. Oh wait, that's not us.
That's all I know. I don't know if it's a deity or
You don't recognize him, no. Nothing like that. It looks old, but it looks like an armored knight or a paladin.
Okay.
So, Don, what were you going to say?
I'm sending it to you in a hangout.
Why are you sending it to me?
I'm asking you.
I know who he is.
I know who he is.
All right. So Don, it is not.
Okay.
But that was a great guess, and you're on the right track.
Okay.
In a general
Right.
sense.
Right.
All right. So he's continuing. So Phineas, you can see that guy over there is continuing.
Too bad Leonard's not still here.
Some sort of
Shame.
yeah, exactly. Some sort of ritual. It's your
He's
turn.
not sorry.
Andrew.
I'm sorry.
So you saw this dire bat coming right for you, and you were like, but then it suddenly got shot with like 3 different arrows and just fell, splooshed into the water, got your shoes a little wet, and but you can still continue to fascinate if that is what you care to do.
It's what I do best.
All right, you're gonna carry on fascinating,
unless anyone thinks I should do otherwise.
I'll tell you what. I've got the number of rounds that you've continued to fascinate on. I got to be honest. This is super cool. You're gonna get bonus XP for every round that you continue this.
Nice.
I love it.
Nice.
John Heil.
You earned it. That's good news.
Your foot is bleeding.
All right. So
You're
I got a question.
embarrassed. Everyone saw that too.
Can either Bjorn or Llama get enlarged and still fight where they're at?
Well, the problem, yeah, I mean, theoretically, the problem is if you enlarge them, suddenly you've got a huge creature on a 2-foot walkway. Now, theoretically, what you might want to do is if you're planning to enlarge them, you would advise them to get in the water, because then they would have more of a they would be well above the surface of the water, and they would have more of a platform. If they get enlarged and try and stay on this wall, it's not going to work.
Or get over by the blue guy.
The blue guy.
Yeah.
Is there a blue guy?
The one by the dead guy.
Oh, the guy doing the ritual.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll say that to Bjorn and Llama loud enough they can hear. If they want to get enlarged, I can do that, but they need to get off the wall. I'm just going to do a full attack.
Off the wall.
Okay, full attack on Bjorn. Got it.
Good luck.
And you're flanking, so that's good.
It's probably going to be about the same result here. Let's see.
Let's see how many ones you get. Oh, jeez.
Oh, 2 9s and a 5. Yeah,
those are all going to miss. Sorry, dude.
This game is pissing me off tonight.
I'm totally going to do the numbers. And when I get back to you on this, we're gonna be shocked at how shitty these rolls are. All right, it's her turn. She's torn. She wants to murder Bjorn, but it's Llama who is doing all the damage to her. So I'm going to go 50-50 on this.
I'm going to taunt her.
Taunt her, Bjorn, because I don't have the AC you got.
Do you have a taunt ability, or
there is no taunt ability? I actually looked that up.
Sure there is. Cavaliers have it.
Well, I'm not a cavalier, but I'm going to tell her that her mother was a fish.
Of all the taunts in the world that could have worked, that's the one.
Does that work? Did it work?
Her hand, her head whips around. Fish, you bastard! No, she's gonna go 50-50. High is Llama, low is Bjorn.
Yes.
That's Bjorn.
Your mother was a fish.
Thank you.
Mother was a fish, and your father smelt of elderberries.
Smelt
all right,
of elderberries.
2 slashes. 22 and 27. No. Neither of those. All right.
Both would have hit me.
2 more slashes. 19 and 29. No.
Both would have hit me. No,
and more slashes. 16. Come on, 20. Nothing. All right. So she's slashing like chips off your shield, but your military training is helping in the face of her rage. Oh, wait, and her regeneration continue. Bjorn, you're up.
Now, based on where I am, do I get flanking with Llama?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's big and she's off on the pedestal. Yeah, so you would.
Okay, so...
And Llama, you will get that benefit too. John, you would not.
I'm going to do a full attack. These will be +2.
Okay.
30.
30 is a hit.
Okay, and use the second one again. 15.
15. That is a confirmed fumble.
Right. So the first one is
13 points of damage.
13 points of damage.
Is that with the +2 from from
I'll get a +2. That's awesome.
Phineas.
So, no, it'd be 15 points of damage.
You're out of range, and I think it's.
Oh.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
round.
So 13 points of damage, and the second one is a fumble.
Oh no. Who was that is the name of this fumble. You are grazed by your own weapon and dazed for 1d3 rounds. Dazed. So go ahead and roll the d3, and I will go see what dazed means, which is not going to be good for you. How many rounds?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out a D3. So
2 rounds. All right, so you were dazed for 2 rounds. So let's have a look at what that means for us here. You managed to clock yourself in the helmet. Here we go.
Clock yourself in the helmet?
Yeah, dazed. A creature is unable to act normally. A dazed creature can take no actions, but no penalty to AC, which seems remarkably unfair. You can't take. So you're out for 2 rounds, but your AC stays the same.
yeah. So I'm still defending.
And he still smacked her.
Well,
Yeah.
you cannot provide flanking bonuses to Llama while you're
Right.
dazed.
Oh no! Say it isn't so.
It is
But-
so. Llama, you're up.
But I did hit her for 13 points of damage.
You did hit her for 13 points of damage, which I have removed.
No, I mean it gets her attention.
Yeah, she felt that. That is a miss. Do you fumble on it too? Feels like you should.
No.
Damn. All right, 29's a hit.
Ay,
16 points, just eclipsed Bjorn's attack, which means that, and considering he's dazed, it sounds like Llama's going to get her full attention next time, unless something different happens. Bat time! I love it. So Bat is going to try and bite you again.
Wait, I got a movement, don't I? I can do a 5-foot step.
Where are you gonna 5-foot step to?
Right into the freaking water, so I can get
Just
enlarged.
sploosh into the water, sploosh.
Yeah.
So how tall are you?
17 feet.
That's really tall.
I know.
How's the weather up there?
6'3".
Okay. You're well above the water, and you could still fight. Although you are hamstrung, now your speed is halved in the water. So you have to move through that water. You cannot
long, buddy.
cannot move through that. The bat is still going to try and bite you, because that's what bats do. So here it comes. 17.
Let's miss this.
All right, the other bat's dead. This guy is going to come over here and try to stab you with his trident. Kaboink.
Miss.
11. Miss. I don't think a scoom has hit anybody today. Fiat, you are on the wall. The bat that you were going to throw that boulder bullet at is now gone, so you could literally throw that bullet at anyone you want.
Okay. Shit.
Hit one of the hit one of the guys listening to the performance so that they get another saving throw and can attack.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Or don't.
No, I think Leonard's onto something here. He was always the intellectual center of your party before he retired. I would listen to him now.
Yeah, I think Don's just adding up what's going to happen to him in Traveler.
Yeah.
Like, gonna hold his head in some vacuum for a while.
I guess I can't hit the silvery creature in the chamber in the far east.
What is the range of a bullet?
Yeah.
Because
I don't know.
Well, let's take a look.
Let's
Wow,
see,
we should definitely look that up.
He's firing up. That's
up the stairs. Yeah, I mean it's all. It would be difficult. Ammunition, sling, bullet. Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm looking at the wrong thing. I need to look at sling. Weapon. Here we go.
Because I would love to drop a boulder on her.
Sling, range increment is 50 feet. So let's get in there and check it out. How close are you?
All right, you know what? No.
It would be one range increment above, so you would get a -2.
-2.
And then probably because it's going up, you probably would get another -2 of problem. So -4 on the boulder. But I mean, think about if you hit it, man. You just roll a boulder in there. It'd be like what Chuck does every Saturday at the alleys.
All right, you know what? I can't resist. I'm gonna.
I can't resist. You gonna try
Go
it?
for it. Yeah, I am.
All right, +10, -4, so +6 on the attack. Hold on, let me check this AC on this chief. All right, I'm just gonna flat out tell you what his AC is. AC is 18.
Where the attack? Flat-footed.
I just want to.
You want it flat-footed bonus too? You want me to put icing on him?
I'm just saying, is he turned around the other way doing some ritual thing?
He's doing a ritual, yeah.
So he's not paying attention.
I think he's paying attention. He sent his buyer bats out there. That would indicate he's paying attention. All right, so he's flat-footed. All right,
I
so
really want to drop a.
his flat-footed AC is the same. So, all right, so 18, you're at +6.
Yeah. So
you roll a D20 +6. You got to get an 18 or better. You got essentially a natural roll of a 12 or better for you to hit this guy with a boulder. Holy shit! You just cracked this guy. All right, so bullet boulders are 8d6 of damage.
Holy crap.
Well, he's only got one left.
What's the threat range on these? Is a 19 a potential crit?
Out of a sling? Hold on, I gotta check. I gotta look. Crit range. I don't even know if they crit. No, regular crit range.
Okay.
As far as I can tell.
I tried Fiat.
Thank you.
All right, so not a crit, but you did hit him. So 8d6 of damage to the dude as the boulder just goes careening in there.
Damn.
Awesome. Roll it. 8d6.
Me?
Yeah, you roll it. 8d6, buddy.
You put an 8. If you do that advanced die roller, you can put change
8 and 6. All right, roll 6 and hold on and okay, roll 6 d8.
Nope. 8d6.
8d6. Shit. 8.
All right. You got
D6.
time.
You rolled 86.
Okay.
22 points of damage as the freaking boulder just smashes into him and rolls to a stop over here. Okay. Holy crap. Probably half his hit points. He gets smashed up. Apparently, the ritual has been disrupted. Just the teeniest bit. As this boulder comes cruising through there and cracks into him. Holy shit. So there's another bullet. You have one boulder bullet left.
Something finally went right.
Holy crap. Yeah. All right, Beltran, you're up. Holy cow, Fiat. Look at all the boulders on this thing.
All
right.
Beltran is confused. He doesn't know what to do. Frankly, he's had enough. The bat's not in the way. If you wanted to fly up the shaft and get the hell out of here before all this breaks loose, you have your opportunity now.
Yeah. So I'm going to move to right there, just along the ceiling. So that's the movement.
All right, so you're scooching along.
And then I'm going to take a single shot at the bat.
At the bat, okay. Go for it,
so,
dude.
Again, +2 and +3 if it if it hits.
So 14 +2 and +3. So it's just a single shot, right?
Yes, just a single shot.
So that'll hit. So 10 points. The bat's like, wah, or whatever noise bats make. What noise does bats make?
It's actually 17 and then 12 points of damage.
12? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, it hits him, and it's bats don't make that noise. They make that like sort of
Don't make that.
A squeak noise.
they make
It squeaked.
they use the
Just
sonar.
trying
radar. They use radars. So
Do I get the bat's attention? I'm just trying to peel
right?
some aggro off of Llama.
You certainly got his attention, so maybe so. We're gonna have to try next time. So this guy, what the frickety frack is he gonna do? He's gonna look around. He's gonna give you. So first things first, he's gonna do a perception to see if he can figure out who threw a boulder at him.
He's gonna turn around and
So we're just gonna see about.
Fiat's gonna be over there pointing like over at me or something like that. He's gonna be pointing up.
Yeah, Fiat's gonna be like. All right, he's pretty sure it was the Hobbit who threw that boulder. That's not great for the Hobbit. So he is going to. Oh yeah, he's going to do that. So no, he's not going to do that. So he's going to abandon the thing, and he's going to move over here out of the way of what he perceives to be people attacking him. So he's just going to move. Top of the order, Phineas. You are still shaking and grooving. The battle is raging around you, but you are, at this point, shaft.
I'm waiting for gold pieces to be stuffed into my leather thong.
Frankly, after this many rounds of you singing this, I might personally be interested in throwing a gold piece in your thong.
That's it. I'm just singing, dancing.
You gonna carry on?
Yep.
Right on. All right.
Can you imagine this playing out in a movie sometime? You go over there just dancing. These monsters are sitting there, just like for 30 seconds, just watching him.
I know they're just standing there with their tridents and they're kind of like grooving a little bit. It's like
Come on, they got to be putting their hands together at this point.
Oh yeah.
There's some.
They got lighters out.
Don't make me spit my beer through my nose.
They got lighters out. I love it. All right, Isle, your turn to try and attack this thing. You have hit her exactly 0 times.
I'm going to cast the large person on Llama.
Okay. Llama, you get squeezed a little bit in between that boulder and the wall, but you become immense.
I'm telling you what, a blessing of fervor would really be a great addition to that help.
Mm-hmm.
And you now have the full attention of the chain lady.
What'd you used to say there, Chuck? Brown chicken brown?
All right. You doing anything else, John? Like running away or grabbing onto Beltran or anything like that?
Nope.
Jumping on top of that boulder?
I thought about that, but I think I'm going to stay put.
All right. It's her turn.
And I look weak and vulnerable.
You do.
I do.
Adorably so.
And I just hit her.
I know.
She should attack
But
me.
she's got finally she sees somebody who's like her size. So she is going to do full attack action on the big llama. So let's do this. So again, same way I do the normal attacks, the first and seconds and thirds. Here we go.
I'm checking to see what this does to my armor class, but we're having TOS problems.
Okay.
Normally, see.
What? Normally. Oh. Yeah. What? Well, that's a lot of bloops. Come on now.
I think I just got one. I'm rolled garbage.
You should have been attacking me.
That's okay. The 31. That's it. That'll hit.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, everything else is a turd.
Hit me, baby.
All right, that's a hit.
It's a hit.
All right, she hits you with those sickles. D6 plus 5. All right, so.
Not like yours, like 32.
All right.
points.
10 points of weapon damage. 6 points of bleed.
Ooh, so
That's
every
gonna
turn
be-
I have to take bleed?
Every round until healed, you have to take bleed.
I've never had bleed in any game we've played this ever.
Welcome to the jungle.
It sucks.
Yeah. Wow, that's a pretty hefty little hit.
Now you're bleeding. So 16 total, and then every round on her turn, you would take bleed. Oh, also on her turn, she regenerates. So nice.
Okay, so she hasn't been raging, but she's going to rage.
It's Bjorn's turn.
Okay.
You'll get your rage chance.
Sit there.
What is that now, spell?
Yeah, Bjorn's dazed.
Oh, that's right. You're done. Lama, you're up. So you got one more after this one?
Yeah, one more after this one.
Okay. Lama?
Coming.
Hang on, she's trying to set up her raging.
Coming.
Can you rage next to a boulder? I'm pretty sure that's precluded.
I'm pretty sure I can.
Is it the boulder that's making you rage?
Not really. It's just the tepid water. It makes my skin.
The water is making you...
You got one boulder left, yeah? You can just hit that other boulder, turn it all into
With
shrapnel.
that size,
Yeah,
I
like a
think
big
she could
bocce
lift
game.
the boulder and smash the.
Bjorn, are you still out of Are you still out of it? That you're not flanking?
Yeah, no, I can't flank because I'm dazed.
Oh, dude. I don't like you in a dazed condition.
Sorry.
All right. Oops. The champagne is kicking in.
Oh, holy cow! 23, however, is not going to be a confirmed crit.
Oh. That sucks.
Natural 5. I mean, come on.
Floating dice. Come on.
Exploding dice, though.
Nope.
Oh, what are those?
31. So 31
That's the
was
next
the
attack.
next one. Do
Okay.
So it's 2 hits, and now I get exploding dice on the first one, right?
Yep.
Right?
31 is a hit.
Hang on.
She's unhappy.
I
Huh?
have to roll maximum.
You can do 2D.
You got to roll max dice, yeah.
28.
Oops. Yeah. Definitely the champagne's kicking in.
28.
Did you try it with
Still
absinthe
having
yet?
as much fun this time. No. Woo! How about that?
Wow.
55 points, and that's,
Now that's the
2
worst.
8s.
More
Now,
eights.
wait a second.
Now the first 2 dice.
2
The
8s,
first
you get
dice-
to roll 2 more D8s.
Yeah, roll 2 more 8s.
No bonus, though.
'cause
No, it's exploding dice.
There was 2 hits, though. You only got the
That's 2
exploding dice
hits.
in the first.
So the 7 and the 8 is the first hit. So that 1 8 gets to be rolled again.
Oh, okay.
That's both
So
hits.
roll
Okay,
another
so one more
D8,
8-sided.
but no bonus. 6 points. All right, so 6.
Okay, then
One.
my second hit. Now my second hit.
Wait, this
No,
is
that's
No,
This
no,
is
that
both,
wasn't-
right?
Was for the,
48 plus 28 you rolled. That's 2 hits.
that was the 2 for the
You didn't-
okay.
Yep.
I'm good.
all right. So 61.
I'm not happy.
So I think
I'm
you guys are going to be
happy.
pleased about this.
Yeah.
Now
She's
we're pleased.
way down. She's weak. Her regeneration is not going to be good enough. But from behind you, another bite attack from this bat.
And miss.
Oop! I hit the wrong thing.
Gotta roll a d20. Kid.
There we go.
Miss.
15,
You still
17 with flank.
miss.
Okay. The last unfazed Scoom is going to attack with his trident that he's retrieved from under the water.
How tall are those guys?
They're about 9 feet tall, so they're good.
He can probably reach me then too.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to.
Okay.
17, that's going to be a miss. He sucks. Fiat. All right. Now, this feels like, so Eric, I don't want to influence you in any way, but this feels like the absolute right time for the last boulder. Or to jump back in the water. One of those two.
I'm tired of swimming. I do not want to throw a boulder at the bat or the scoom.
Okay.
I can't do much else. So I am gonna wind up my sling and toss a boulder at the silver blue creature in the corner.
You got line of sight there? Hold on, let me check.
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you go all along the wall this time and get close to it?
You could take a 5-foot step if you want to go take a 5-foot step. That would if you were to here, you'd definitely still have it, and it would give you a better option because at the same place, I would probably have to give it because of the boulder size. I would probably have to give it some cover. I might have to give it some cover here, but it's a single attack. You could move to any position you want and fire it.
I want to move as far as I can to give myself the best shot I can get, and then I want to throw a boulder at the creature in the far east.
All right, let's figure this out here. So you probably want to be here.
As far as I can and still get off the shot.
I think here. Can you see it?
Yep.
All right, I think that's the spot.
Right here?
Yeah, and you can do it. You can do it easily in a single move.
Mm-hmm.
You throw. All right, roll it.
So it's D20 plus what?
Plus 10.
D20 plus 10.
Oh, probably plus 8 because you're still throwing up. So yeah, D20 plus 8.
D20 1, D20 plus 8.
But he's also in the area of Inspire Courage now, right?
Yes. Well, no, Inspire Courage is not happening because of the fascination.
Ah, okay.
All right. So 1
Can't
D20,
sing 2 songs at once.
1 D20 plus 8.
Yep.
Hiya.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Holy fucking shit.
5.
That's a hit. Holy cow.
Yay!
Smash-o! All right, so it just goes ripping up in there. All right, 8d6.
You can write all the bad
Eric,
poems you
did you
want.
behave this way when your first baby was born? Like, I can see you in the delivery room going.
Holy crap!
So, wait, okay. So,
8 of them. Give me 8 of them.
Okay, sorry.
You got your timing.
27.
Wow.
Holy shit. All right. Okay, hold on.
So this thing's only been hit twice, right? Both times by huge boulders?
By huge boulders, right. All right.
Oh, shit.
All right, so
That's a
okay.
burn waiting to
Yeah,
happen.
that's a verb.
Unbelievable. Beltran, you're up.
Look who's up.
Honestly, Beltran, I don't think you can see it. There's a giant boulder in front of it. You can't see the creature.
He's got cover.
That's all right. I'm going to do my job.
He's got like total cover.
If you strike the boulder, it'll roll into him and crush him.
He's up high, right, Les? So
Huh?
He's up high. He's got a different angle then.
Okay.
He's up high. Well, and the creature is down on the ground now at this point.
I am going to ignore this creature
Okay, as I would.
and this creature
Okay.
and this creature.
What are you doing? Channeling
Really?
negative energy or something?
Bursting.
Thank you. Ugh.
For healing?
So everyone else gets 21 points back.
Oh, what a wuss move.
There you go,
It's
Llama.
kind of my job.
Thank
Healing.
you.
57.
That feels much better.
Are you going to move it all?
I'm gonna.
Oh, actually, I'm sitting right here.
All right. Top of the order. Phineas.
It's
The fascination is still happening, but there's boulders getting thrown around. You're freaking out. But those scooms are still watching you.
We got hella meetings tomorrow.
Yeah, we're past our time, Les.
Oh, do we want to? I wasn't even watching the time. Do you guys want to stop, or do you want to keep on?
Yeah, but I've got.
Top of the order. Stop.
Top of the order, stop. All right. Let's stop here. And next time we have B team, we will start right here.
When is next B team?
We're all home, right? Let's play tomorrow.
Let's play tomorrow night. Let's play Tuesday night. Let's play
Let's play
Wednesday.
every night.
Honestly, so where am I going? You want to play tomorrow night? We can play tomorrow. I don't care. I'm playing every weekend. I can't play Tuesday night because I have Bourbon Club that night. But well, in this case, virtual Bourbon Club.
Wait, what? Bourbon Club?
Yeah, it was on the
Virtual
Slack,
Bourbon
man. Weren't you paying attention to the Slack?
No.
Virtual Bourbon Club Tuesday night at like
Okay,
7.
I'll put it in my calendar.
That sounds like the perfect time to game. Then we start getting artifacts.
Yes.
You guys want to do some late night gaming? Just let me know when you're available. I'm in.
Has anybody heard about Illinois? Trump pushed the dates down to the 30th of April. Did Pritzker follow suit for Illinois?
Everything that I'm seeing is that we're gonna peak at like April 20th,
Right.
and then by June 1st, we're gonna that it's gonna be 0 cases. So
Are they keeping businesses closed, like Gordon and I, non-essentials? Do you know?
as far as I know, if it was me, I would
Till further notice.
I would assume being closed until June 1st.
Well, and at this point, the schools in our area have pushed it to April 30th.
Okay.
But they also have the students doing virtual online education. So what's most likely,
our kids have been doing that online stuff. So
most likely what's going to happen with the schools is they're not going to go back. They're just going to finish out their school year virtually.
Yep.
I don't
Well,
know what that means.